Hi, this is INTERGEO TV from Frankfurt 2025, and right now with me is Dylan Gorman from Pilotbyte. And yeah, Dylan, awesome to have you here at INTERGEO. Welcome.
No, thank you. I appreciate you guys letting me come out here.
Yes, we do, because we know it's your first INTERGEO, and you fly, you teach, you share drone workflows with your community. You have a huge online community. You're from Florida,
Yep.
and we thought, wow, we have to get to know that guy better.
Yes, no, it's a pleasure, being able to go around the world. Obviously, drone technology isn't privy just to the U.S. Obviously, the entire world uses it, and I think this show here is actually a great environment to learn a little bit more about the different technologies that exist, not just for drones, but also surveying and everything else that goes alongside with it.
So when it's your first time, so what's your impression? What did you think? Wow, this is maybe different, or this is one case of interesting?
It's definitely better than any of the other U.S. shows that I've been to.
It's
there's
different?
a lot more, different in a really good way. There's a lot of technology here, and I think it's very exciting as someone who is an educator, right? Because I need to keep myself up to date with everything that exists out there, and it's hard to do that from just one place in the world.
I see. So what do you think? What are good examples you saw from exhibitors here or the industry that are showcased and, well, that solve real problems for drone pilots?
Yeah, I think there's two parts of it. There's the software side and then there's the hardware side. So I think the hardware has, surpassed a lot of the expectations that I used to have around hardware. Companies like CHC Nav or YellowScan or even GeoQ, they're producing incredible products. And then on the software side, we're starting to see a lot of a mesh between the traditional surveying, TLS, and now the UAV side all really come together in a very beautiful application for geospatial as a whole.
Well, everything here is also about innovations, new technologies. You just mentioned it. There's a lot of technology in here, and for someone who starting in 2025, so what 3 skills with the new technologies should a new drone mapper or drone pilot learn first?
Well, it can be very overwhelming, and I'm sure you've kind of seen all the different technologies that exist here too. But on the drone side, you got to kind of start very simple, and I think there are companies here that are providing very simple and easy to use products, which I think is very helpful. Back when I first started well over 10 years ago, it wasn't like that. Nowadays, it's a whole lot easier to get into this space because the tools are just simpler to use.
Okay, so what's the most interesting technology or development within the last 10 years? Is it also more the automated integration for easier use or better precision, or what is it?
I think it's LiDAR. I mean, LiDAR is always exciting. We've all been so used to cameras, right? We know what cameras look like and how they work. But LiDAR technology is just exceeding, I think, the pace at how a lot of companies can leverage it. But there's also companies here that are making it really easy to use. So it's always exciting to find the latest and greatest technology that support the LiDAR data collection and processing side of it for drones.
Then you have your own online community, and so you have your creator.
Yep.
And what do your followers struggle most with, and how do you help them to get unstuck there?
I think it's really just understanding the technology as a whole. Like I was saying a little bit earlier, there's so many different tools, there's so many different software, and it can be very information overload when it comes to understanding how it all works. So I provide a lot of the workflows, a lot of the training to help them get started from having no experience to being proficient, being able to provide, good data sets, good deliverables to clients in the real world, where that hasn't always been the case when you first get started into an industry.
So what's your favorite drone for mapping right now? Did you discover one, or do you have one?
I don't have one because there's so many different drones that exist out there. There's really small drones to fly in really tight quarters. There's big drones where you can map entire states or counties, like what I have in the US, and then there's drones that are in between, ones that can carry LiDAR payloads, one that can carry photogrammetry payloads, even some that can do bathymetry. So there's a whole plethora of different systems that exist out there. I enjoy using as many that I can get my hands on, to be honest.
Before you mentioned LiDAR as a fascinating technology for drone pilots. So what's one more underrated accessory in your kit?
I think it has to do with the GNSS receivers. We are always battling high accuracy. Our clients always want more accuracy, better data, better everything. And with how inexpensive GNSS receivers have become, specifically with the launch of Emlid's Reach RS4 Pro that they just announced yesterday, I think that's going to make it even simpler to get better data, better results, which I think that's a win for everybody.
So you travel a lot, you see a lot. Is there one, one dream site or location you'd love to map or to measure, to see from above?
Yes, all of Africa.
Oh yeah,
but that's a
agree.
long shot. I definitely want to map some of the 7 world wonders. That would be a dream goal of mine.
Wow, awesome. Maybe the dream comes true.
Maybe one day, yes.
Is there one more key message or just focus you want to communicate people should really know when they come to INTERGEO, or what they have to know about INTERGEO?
I think just be open to learning about the new technology that exists out there. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Again, there's so many different companies here providing really good equipment, really good software, really good products as a whole. And I think sometimes we just get pigeonholed into one specific product or one specific company when there's a lot of innovation that can happen in a place like here. I mean, it's super concentrated with information and technology, so go and venture out. That's typically what I suggest.
Yeah, that's great, because you can here discover, learn, and connect. Absolutely.
And absorb. Absorb, yep.
Yeah, genau. Okay, so thank you very much. This is Dylan Gorman here at INTERGEO TV in Frankfurt. Thank you so much, Dylan, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.